Okay, we're back at it again. Cold weather stoves. Had to take a little break because of the snowstorm. So we're gonna attempt to try out the little mini wood stove here. This guy right here. And I've used him before. He works pretty good, but I've never done it in super cold weather. Now we're gonna face a few challenges here. And one is, minor challenge, we're gonna need to put a base on the bottom so that, although actually, this actually has a little bit of space in the bottom, so we might be okay, but I really don't want the snow to melt up on under the bottom, so I'll probably find something to sit it on, some branches first. Second problem is that it just snowed 15 inches 2 days ago, and that means that a lot of our wood is covered up. Now, granted, we wouldn't want to be picking up a lot of stuff on the ground, but there's plenty of stuff that 15 inches of snow covered up that would have been usable. So we're gonna have to kind of scavenge from stuff that's hanging up in trees, or it just is high enough above the snow to pick up. So that's going to be the first challenge of this. Second challenge is going to be getting it lit. It's a little more difficult lighting. You're actually starting a wood fire, which means that it's going to be more difficult to light than the propane stove and than the alcohol stove. So the little ultra light stove. So we'll go through. We'll get the firewood, and then we'll come back and we'll get it lit, and we'll see how fast it can boil a cup of water. I'm pretty sure that once we get this going, it's going to be pretty fast boiling it. Although the thing about this is, with such a small amount of wood, it's going to need to be maintained. So you're going to have enough fuel to maintain it. So that's going to be the challenge with this stove. So let's go get some kindling to start it, and then we'll start the fire. Okay, so here's a good place to find some kindling, because it's a standing pine tree with a lot of dead branches, so perfect place to get some kindling for this stove. Sorry, I got a little close there. And this will provide a lot that we need. Dry pine, very high energy, lights very easily, so definitely something I want to look for. It's going to be one of my prime sources of firewood. Hopefully, you're in an area that has dry pine if you're using one of these types of stoves. So I'm gonna get some more firewood, and then we'll go back and start up the fire. Tinder. Dry leaves above the stove. Above the snow. Dry leaves above the snow. So there we go. I got a bunch more back at my pocket here, so. Weeds. Will be a good fire starter, hopefully. Once that gets lit, I should be able to start stoking it from the top and get it started. Oh, cold weather definitely has its challenges. The other question is, what match do we use? We got so many options here. Got my stormproof ones, but I don't really think it's necessary to use that one today, so we won't. That didn't light too bad. like any other fire, if you get a good fire constructed with the right kind of tinder and kindling, it should work just fine. All right, fire's going. Got some water to boil. Make some nice bouillon. Warm our insides. And time is 15:28. Okay, I believe I said I started at 15:28. It's only been 5 minutes and we're almost to a boil, which I kind of figured with wood, a lot of energy output with wood. The downside is that this required constant maintenance, a little more work to get the fuel, and it's a little more difficult to start. But as far as cooking, there's nothing beats a fire. So actually, if you want to bring it over right now, you can actually look, and I'm just starting to boil. You can point it right down there in the pot and look at it. So definitely the fastest way to do it. Not the easiest way to do it, but definitely the fastest. Nothing beats wood fire. Let's see if I brought any of my bouillon with me. The old trusty tin can cook set out. Let's see what I got in my bag of tricks here. An empty canister. That's it. Oops. Oh, bouillon. I have bouillon, as they say in French. Let's see if it's still some in there. Nope. I just dropped in a bouillon tablet. That had a wrapper on it. I guess I had it mixed in there. I didn't realize I had it mixed in there. It was buried in the loose bouillon. Not so much for that. I love this tin can cook set. Tell me what you guys think about using this as a giveaway, I don't know, to attract more subscribers. I don't know. All right. Ooh, that's hot. It's still too hot to drink. But that's good. Especially on a day like this when it's like, I think it's literally 0 today. So, there it is. That's the mini wood stove tryout in the cold weather.